everybody that we know in YouTube and Restream now. No more StreamYard, I got rid of it. And in Facebook. This is Mikey of Mikey's Who's 4. Good to see you guys tonight. Uh, we still have the December 31st live stream, which will be coming up very soon in another 22 days, so about 3 weeks or so. But this stream that I'm doing tonight is just a test to test out my new concept I want to do, which is breaking news stories. Just kind of giving you a brief thing of what happened lately uh, on the stream. It's going to last probably about 10 minutes long or so, depending on the length of the story. And it's just going to involve me, and I'm just going to put it out there so that people can listen to it, and I can give you my thoughts on the story itself. So, there's two stories. I guess you guys have heard about. Well, first of all, in Nevada, Las Vegas, there were confirmed 3 dead, one was wounded, so a total of 4 people. And then, of course, the shooter himself, Mr. Polito, who used to be a former law professor at the university, was shot and killed by police. So that's very tragic. Plus, the area that it happened at on campus was only 4 miles away from where they had the 2017 concert near Mandalay Bay Casino, where the sniper who was up in one of the windows there, was shooting at people down there in the concert. And that killed over 60 people and injured many. So, yeah. So they got that guy. In case maybe some of you didn't hear that they did get both guys, but especially the Polito guy from the UNLV thing. So that's one story. And my personal is until they can change the gun laws in the United States of America, there's going to be more people out there who are going to kill more people with AK-47s, with handguns, with sniper rifles. It's a freaking mess. It truly is. So hopefully someday they can resolve the issue. Um, I hope. And let's take a look at. See anybody in the chat there? Okay, wait a second. Let's do a big test. See what happens. Okay. Can I pretend that somebody on YouTube can see this? Okay. So here we are on Restream and YouTube. And anyway, like I said, so I mentioned the UNLV thing, and then of course the other major news, of course, was Mr. Ryan O'Neal, the actor who was in Paper Moon and Love Story, among other movies and TV episodes of different things. Died at the age of 82 uh, of prostate cancer. He was suffering from leukemia before. Uh, mycellaneous, I guess that's how it's pronounced. Mycellaneous leukemia, and then the prostate problem. So yeah, so we miss Ryan O'Neal. He was known for dating Farrah Fawcett, right? After Lee Majors left her, and among other things. So Yeah, so that's just what happened. Um, so those are basically the current news issues of the day. The other one, of course, still concerns Gaza Strip, where Israel and Palestine are still fighting, mostly Hamas, but yeah, they're fighting against Israeli troops. Still a lot of women and children dying unnecessarily, and there isn't much we can do about it. And I'm not saying that Joseph Biden in the U.S. is a coward, but he's not doing enough. And some of the other countries that are a part of us, part of the NATO group or part of the pact, the European Union, whoever it is, they need to do something about this. Either mediate terms or try to stop the war altogether. Because if they don't stop it, Israel's just gonna, you know, force themselves and dominate the entire country of Palestine. Probably wipe it off the map without using, any kind of nuclear weapons or anything. But that's the concern. So I hope someone does something. It's crazy. Anyway, so this is like I said, this is just a test. I know I said I've got a stream coming up on the 31st of December, which is still planned to begin at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is also 10 o'clock in the Central Time Zone, 9 p.m. in the Mountain and Hawaii time zones, as well as that part of Indiana that doesn't deal with daylight savings time. And then in the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock, where Resolute Germ and PvP and both live in that area. So, yeah, so 8, 9, 10, and 11. And we start here at 11. So, and we hope to go, depending on how long the restream lasts, we hope to go for uh, about 4 hours. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a very long stream. But what we'll try to is get every time zone accounted for. So, yes. So we'll see how that works. My lovely wife will be. She's not in camera right now. She's over on here on the side and helping me out. We got rid of StreamYard tonight. It's gone. I have no account there. This as well because it was just not working. I had to get rid of it. So probably won't be coming on anybody else's streams anymore until the 31st when we do our own. I think so. I think so. No, I won't be able to. But that's okay. I'll stay in the chat. Uh, Auntie Jill does have a midnight stream. She says about midnightish time, sometime around later this morning, Sunday morning, tomorrow Sunday morning after midnight, sometime. So I'll just hang out the chat there, maybe, and check out what's going on because most she's just going to be playing uh stuff. I think Duke Nukem. That's what the R37 said. I remember Duke Nukem. I never played it, but I do remember it. It's not a difficult game to play online. What's else going on? Excuse me. Okay, so tomorrow is a question of Trek. It's a tie game between Omnicast and Patrick Nienhoff from the Netherlands. So hopefully they'll pick that up tomorrow and continue their match off. Yeah, it was tied last week. That should be interesting. I'll be in the chat for that too, hopefully. That'll probably start, if they're doing it tomorrow, probably start at 11 a.m. Eastern, or yeah, I believe 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So we'll see about that there. If you know some of my friends, excuse me, sorry, got a bad call. If some of you remember my friends Resolute Term, Gorilla's Random Thoughts, Daniel's Hot Topics, Jay Aldrich, of course, my brother in arms, and down there in Louisiana. And if you know anybody else that is affiliated with our live streams, please endorse their channels. PvP also. He has some good music playlists there. I downloaded at least one of them. He said he had a second one. So I'm going to look for that probably sometime next week and see if there's some good music there. I'm sure there will be. And so probably download it to my library, or I'll just go through each one and then see which good ones are the best ones I want to take, and then leave the rest. So because last time I took his whole playlist because I thought most of it, you know. So that's a shout out to you, PvP, for your channel. Well, I guess yeah, I'll go 15 minutes, a couple more minutes here. So first of all, I do want to thank some people while I had StreamYard. Of course, John DeMarco and Professor Brainy Specs, Jeff Franklin. I want to say thank you both, gentlemen, for accommodating me the best you could while I'm going through this terrible satellite problem. Hopefully, Restream will be a little bit better for me next year. I also want to thank T Dowd and and Zoe Kirk Robinson and Conti and also Professor for A Question of Trek and for allowing me to be a part of those games there. That was a lot of fun. And the ones that I won, one with each captain there, was great. The one and only time game I won, that one Saturday night with uh, Jet Nerdy, was good. So, yeah, so that should pretty much cover everything about StreamYard. I'll have to go through every one of my. Well, I think I know which previous StreamYard videos I did with other people, and which ones succeeded and kind of stayed, and I think I know which ones those are. So I do, but I'm gonna go through everything later on this month, since now this gives me a little bit more time to work on things and go through all my videos one last time to make sure they all have a like on them and subscribe to the channels that are there, and also to save to a playlist. So I just want to make sure I have all that intact. Now, if there's any of them that just say like but with no save capability, those will be automatically deleted. Unless I already previously added it to the playlist. So I already know what I plan on doing. Okay. So honest to goodness, this is the very first restream. I wanted to try this concept out of breaking news. I'll call it breaking news shorts. They'll last anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. It's just me. To let you guys know what's going on, up to date. I'll try to check out news stories throughout the week. And basically, I will come on. Well, what I'll do is I'll do my A-Team review. Which will be done on each Wednesday afternoon. Haven't come up with the time yet still. So please don't chat or anything, because I haven't come up with it yet. But as soon as I know, as soon as we know, we'll code it. Probably, like I said, when I read you guys the results of what you guys want me to do next year with the restream, we'll do that. reconnecting. There we go. That's what I like. Is it if it goes oops connection lost, it reconnects, so it doesn't kick me out, which is nice. That is very nice. So let's see. Okay, so we'll know that next year. But as I said, I'm looking forward. We're looking forward again to our New Year's Eve stream on December 31st. Hopefully, Jay can be there with me so that he and I can host it. And as we go into each person's midnight celebration, then we'll bring people aboard and we can do their own celebration if they'd like. And actually, I'm hoping that it's Jay, then Gorilla, and then Daniel for the four of us to bring in the new year from the East Coast. And then, bring in Jay's, or, well, the three of us. Well, sorry, the two of us. What am I saying? Daniel and me for East Coast. And then as soon as we go to Central, then it'll be for Gorilla and Jay. And then, if Resolute want to come on, we can do our West Coast, later on. So, I'm looking forward. I don't know about anybody else. I can't really speak for everybody else, but Jay I know is looking forward to it. We have to call him soon, sometime tomorrow probably, and try to reconfirm everything, finalize everything, so we know what's going to happen. And then, like I said, on Wednesdays we'll do the 3-episode 18 reviews from the television series, which lasted 5 seasons, and we'll go all the way from the pilot episode, which didn't feature Dirk Benedict, by the way, as the face man, Templeton Peck, but it featured another actor, and then goes all the way to the last episode in season 5, which had, the actor who played Frankie, and of course Robert, uh, Robert Vaughn, who played Stockwell. They got them out of prison, fake deaths, all that stuff. And that final one was No Reservations. So, yeah, that's going to cover the entire series. Well, we did go over 15 minutes a little bit. Oops. Okay. Well, no big deal. When I start talking, I start going off into rants. So, anyway, so when we do when we do the end of the year stream, we'll also try to connect to Facebook Live, and we have to get all that set up. So that might take all night on the 31st before, but I'll try to do that before we get started. And if we do start early, well then fine, whatever. But we'll be on for at least 4. I'm counting 4 hours. I'm saying max 5 because I'd like to get some sleep because it is New Year's Eve. I know fireworks will be going off in our place, outside our place, and people probably shoot guns, do whatever. I don't know, but there'll be a lot of celebrating going on. So anyway, okay, so we're almost done here. So again, I want to thank everyone that I knew through StreamYard, just StreamYard. All the chats I was a part of, all the panels I was a part of, also both in the games of A Question of Trek and Jet Nerdy. Thank you, hosts, for allowing me to be a part of your streams and panels. And from now on, you will see me in the chats and chats only until at least when I start the restream thing on the 31st of December. So until then, on behalf of myself and my beautiful wife Suzanne and our kitty cats, Deja Vu and Moon Pie, we love you guys, and we'll see you Sunday night, December 31st, Eastern Standard Time, 11 p.m. And we'll bring in the new year. Sound fun? Sound good. All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. And good night. Oh, and God bless.